Get your matches ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Plastic Ono Band! Toronto welcomes the Plastic Ono Band. Toronto, Brower and Walker present the Plastic Ono Band. Give peace a chance. Give peace a chance.
Tokyo, good evening. Please welcome from Hollywood, California, the Queens of Noise, the Runaways.
I can warm you up if you get too cold. I can bring you up.
Well, hi everybody, and welcome to the Rock and Road Shack. I'm Ranger Dave, and I've got a very interesting show for you tonight about Kim Fowley. Further to the circus of vulgarity that we introduced last week, tonight I delve into the amazing yet sleazy career of the true genius, asshole of rock and roll, Mr. Kim Fowley. To understand the man is to understand America at its crassest level. In the enterprising spirit of, say, John Waters or perhaps a Larry Flint, Fowley, the man, like the band that he helped form, the Runaways, was spawned by an industry that lures women and men with promises of fame and fortune. Kim, the love child of low-level actors, hustled records and sex his entire life. And he had a disturbingly major impact on rock music. Tonight's intro is the greatest example, I think, of any show I've done that encapsulates a man's entire career and aroma in the first few minutes of the show. We started out with Nut Rocker. Well, actually, we started out with Kim introducing the Plastic Ono Band at Varsity Stadium in 1969. He was a friend of Richie York, and he put together a show that included Eric Clapton and Klaus Voormann and John Lennon and Yoko Ono. And I was there. Yes, I was there. I saw Kim do that lighting the match bit that you heard at the opening of the show. And then Nut Rocker by B. Bumble and the Stingers. That was one of Kim's early major records. And then we played The Runaways, the peak of Kim's career. I think we had all the peaks there. And Kim has a very colorful, interesting career. We're going to get into it tonight here on the Rock and Roll Shack. Some called him a force of nature. Some thought him a farce. Always immature, yet a predator, a freak, and a P.T. Barnum of rock and roll. Seemingly always there, like Zelig or Forrest Gump, yet there is no doubt of the impact that Kim Vincent Fowley had on rock and roll. I'm going to investigate the man tonight.
There's a man in the funny papers we all know. He lives way back a long time ago. He don't eat nothing but a bear cat stew. Well, this cat's name is Alley-Oo. He got a chauffeur that's a genuine dinosaur. And he can knuckle your head before you count to 4. He got a big ugly club and a head full of hair. Like great big lions and grizzly bears. He's the toughest man there is alive. Wearing clothes from a wildcat's hide. He's the king of the jungle jive. Look at that caveman go. He rides through the jungle tearing limbs off of trees. Knocking great big monsters dead on their knees. The cats don't bug him cause they know better. Cause he's a mean motor scooter and a bad go-getter. He's the toughest man there is alive. Wears clothes from a wildcat's hide. He's the king of the jungle jive. Look at that caveman go. There he goes. look at that caveman go. He sure is hip, ain't he? Like what's happening? He's too much. Right, Daddy, right. Hi-yo, dinosaur. Right, Daddy, right. Get 'em, man, like Hipsville.
Funniest sound I ever heard, and I can't understand a single word. Is he serious or is he playing? Oh, mama, is all he's saying, Papa, 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 I said, hey there, Papa, what's your name? Don't you dare tell me to say your name. The word you sing I can't figure out, but you got a sound make me snowman shout, Papa. Now I hear this sound everywhere I go. On the record, TV, and the radio. And now it's spreading out over the land. I still can't seem to understand, Papa.
Kim Fowley was a songwriter, producer, music publisher, talent scout, scene maker extraordinaire, and occasional recording artist. We'll cover all that tonight. He was as I said before, the Forrest Gump of rock and roll, a man who had seen them all come and go. Over 40 years of recording activity, and when it counted, Fowley was there, a 6'4", tall, blonde, skinny college boy, gone to seed. Fowley possessed an intimidating IQ. Together with his appearance, made him seem like a grown-up hyper version of one of those children in the village of the damned. Fowley rarely played the system, and when he did, it was on his own terms. He shied away from working within formal business arrangements and spent 40 years sleeping on other people's floors. In regard to Alley-Oop and the Hollywood Argyles, Kim said, "The record took off. There was no such thing as the Hollywood Argyles. I thought I was still under contract as Skip and Flip." That was Skip Batten. "So I couldn't put the name on the record. The studio was on the corner of Argyle Street in Hollywood. And when we came out in the morning, drunk after cutting the record, I said, okay, let's call it the Hollywood Argyles. And that's where we got the name of the group. Street Signs. Alley-Oop by the Hollywood Argyles was the biggest hit of 1960. And it was the first record to reach #1 by a non-existent group. Over the years, all sorts of people have claimed that they produced it, or sang on it, or beat a drum on it. It showed how two kids off the street could beat experienced industry pros at their own game, highlighting the differences between L.A., where there was fewer rules, and a more formalized New York approach. Papa Oom Mow Mow was another novelty, nonsensical doo-wop song by the Rivingtons, and it was a kind of a rip-off of Surfin' Bird by the Trashmen, another nonsensical group that really didn't exist. So there was 3 groups that Fowley was kind of related to that were non-existent groups. It's amazing how many music industry people that Kim Fowley was associated with, and it included David Gates of the group Bread, later group Bread. Gates sent Kim a homemade demo of Popsicles and Icicles, a song he'd written recently that he'd asked Skip Batten to do an arrangement. Kim said, "At one point when I was producing Popsicles and Icicles, they weren't getting it, so I had to say to the girls, I'm going up the street to have an ice cream, and when I come back, you better got it right, or fuck you." And they said, "You're horrible." I said, "I know." This is Popsicles and Icicles by the Mermaids. 1961.
Icicles, baseball and fancy clothes. These are a few of the things he loves. He loves Levi's and brown eyes and wind blowing through his hair. These are a part of the boy I love. If you put them all together, much to your surprise, you'll find a bit of heaven right before your eyes. Bright stars and guitars and drive-ins on Friday night. These are a few of the things we love. Maybe silly, but still he is just what I dream about. Yes, he's the boy that I love. If you put them all together, much to your surprise, you'll find a bit of heaven right before your eyes. Bright stars and guitars and drive-ins on Friday night. These are a few of the things we love. Maybe silly, but still he is just what I dreamed about. Yes, he's the boy that I love. Popsicles, icicles, popsicles, icicles.
Getting hung up all day on smiles, walking down Portobello Road for miles, greeting strangers in Indian boots, yellow ties and old brown suits. Growing old is my only danger. Cuckoo clocks and plastic socks, lampshades of old antique leather. Nothing looks weird, not even a beard, or the boots made out of feathers. I'll keep walking miles till I feel a broom beneath my feet, or the hawking eyes of an old stuffed bull across the street. Nothing's the same if you see it again. It'll be broken down to letter, or when the clothes everyone knows that that dress will never fit her. Up all day on smile, walking down Portobello Road for miles. miles. Greeting strangers in Indian boots, yellow ties, and old brown suits. Growing old is my only danger. Cuckoo clocks and plastic socks, lampshades of old antique leather. Nothing looks weird, not even a beard. Or the boots made out of feathers. I'll keep walking miles till I feel a broom beneath my feet. Or the hawking eyes of an old stuffed bull look across the street. Nothing's the same if you see it again. It'll be broken down to litter. Oh, and the clothes everyone knows that dress will never fit her. Getting hung up all day on smiles, walking down Portobello Road for miles. Greeting strangers in Indian boots, yellow ties, old brown suits. Growing old is my only danger.
During the early 1960s, Fowley was involved as a co-producer, co-publisher with a string of successful records produced in L.A. with Gary S. Paxton. He recorded Alley Oop as we were playing, and he also recorded Like Long Hair, which was a hit for Paul Revere and the Raiders. Then he did Nut Rocker with B. Bubble and the Stingers, Popsicles and Icicles with the Mermaids. In the mid-60s, Fowley publicized consulted singer P.J. Proby and relocated for a time in London. He wrote lyrics for Portobello Road, which we just heard, and that was a B-side of Cat Stevens' first single, I Love My Dog. He produced a Them spin-off band led by two ex-Them members, if you remember, that was Van Morrison's group, brothers Pat and Jackie McCauley, who were only allowed to use the band name Other Them in the UK, but called themselves Them on European tour. They released an album, Them Belfast Gypsies, with a single, Let's Freak Out, under the name Freaks of Nature. We'll play all this stuff tonight. He also promoted, while in London, an early incarnation of Slade known as the In-Betweens, Soft Machine, and the Lancasters, a group that featured a very young Ritchie Blackmore. And he worked with the Farinas, later renamed Family. Being the chameleon that he was, Kim Fowley ended up, taking on any style that came along and trying to exploit it, whether it be psychedelic, punk, rock and roll, doo-wop, doesn't matter. Kim had his finger in all of it. This is an unfortunate recording of Kim, is the Canyon People. And this is also the beginning of his own solo stuff and his psychedelic music career.
About 500 so-called Canyon people, outgrowth of the hippie movement of last year, gathered along Happy Trail Canyon to play music, sing, stand on their heads in the yoga position, kiss one another, and in the vernacular, groove on nature and each other. Spokesman Kim Fowley, bearded, tall, rail-thin, and ragged, said his Canyon People movement is a synthesis of all that is good and meaningful and sincere in the flower movement of the past.
This is one of the first times that the Canyon people and some of the Venice people and the San Francisco people have gotten together to groove on each other and to introduce to some of their spiritual contemporaries the joy of living unhung up outside the city thing, living in the country of nature and instinct, like the Thoreau trip. Would you consider this a love-in? No, love-in is something that the establishment press stuck on the thing that the flower people and the hippie people were doing a year ago. These people are not flower children, and they're not hippies. They're Canyon people. How do you tell a Canyon person from a flower person? A flower person stands on the street of San Francisco or Sunset Strip begging for nickels and dimes, and a Canyon person grooves on nature out in the middle of the country, like right where we are now, Topanga Canyon.
Kim Fowley was insistent that the new breed of Canyon People is the true elite of the flower and love movement and predicted big things for self-realization and potless contemplation in the canyon this summer.
From the long hair on the Sunset Strip of folk rock to psychedelic to freak out to San Francisco to let's see if those people really believe in what they said last summer. We want to establish our own societies. We want to do what we have to do. We want to do our own thing. And so it's hard to do your own thing when you live next door to a bank or something in Hollywood or Los Angeles or Orange County. So if you live here, you can do your own thing honestly. And so that's what's happening. The canyon scene this year will be the big thing, 1968. And a couple of national magazines were here, and some man ventured to guess that there are going to be a lot of youth immigrants coming out here to camp out this summer. It's like the Boy Scout Jamboree, you know, because you can trap your own food here. You can fish, you can make your own clothes, enjoy your own food.
Canyon person Kim Fowley. That's KNX News. This is Bob Ferris. Bulletins immediately. Next regular KNX News report at 11.
Summertime's here, kiddies, and it's time to take a trip. This world's so bad, you feel so sad. You gotta take a trip into a world so glad. A world of frogs and green fountains and flying dogs and silver cats and emerald rats and purple clouds and faceless crowds and walls of glass that never pass and pictures hanging upside down. You won't ask where you are. It's another world. You and your girl and all your friends will all be there. Oh yeah. Let's take a trip. Let's take a trip. TNT, SOS, HOP, TOP. It's the top. It's the top. Hey, here we go now. Let's climb some mountains, everybody. Get on your walking shoes. Start to climb some mountains. Hey, here we go. Let's take a trip. Let's take a trip. Let's start to dream. Let's close our eyes. It's groovy now. Yeah. Floating. Because I'm swimming in beauty. It's all around. Let's take a trip. Climb from the ground. Whoa. Whoa, yeah. Let's take a trip. It's really hip. No one will know what goes on. Just you and me and the dreams we see. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, come on, baby. You're doing it right. Just put your head back.
Fowley did a bunch of albums in the late 60s. In 67, he did Love is Alive and Well. In 1968, he did Born to Be Wild. And he did Outrageous that same year, and I came across an early copy of that. It's not that bad, really. 1969, Good Clean Fun. 1970, he did The Day the Earth Stood Still, and we'll play tracks from all of that now. This is Animal Man.
Dirty, filthy, sneaky, horrible. Yeah! I'm gonna kill you. Are you straight? Well, I'm Animal Man! Wow! Yeah, yeah! A savage, a wild tiger. I'm the devil. I'm vulgar. I'm a pig. Oink oink. I'm Animal Man. Yeah. Well,
love addict. Public enemy number one, I'm gonna butcher all the girls in my living room floor.
Oh, Animal Man, you're so rough and so big.
Too dirty, we'll be banned. Oh, God.
Kim Fowley is the ultimate animal.
I'm ugly! Dirty, filthy, sneaky, horrible. I'm gonna kill you.
Outrageous.
Are you straight?
Outrageous.
Well,
Kim Fowley.
what Animal Man? Wow!
Outrageous. Imperial record. Imperial record. Outrageous record. Outrageous. Kim Fowley. Outrageous. Kim Fowley. Imperial record. Imperial record. Outrageous. Outrageous.
Hound dog, a savage, a wild tiger.
Outrageous. Kim Fowley. Imperial Records.
It's too dirty, we'll be banned.
That was Space Odyssey, Kim Fowley, and before that we heard Animal Man from his album Outrageous. This is another semi-hit of Kim Fowley's. This is Reincarnation from Love is Alive and Well.
Let me hear the music keep on playing. I want to dig the children spraying. I want to see the motors breaking. I want to feel the earth a shaking. need your touch anymore. I just don't want that much. Something new and different. I need something new and different. I want to be stronger. I want to live longer. I want to see a little dog talking. I want to see a shadow walking and go to a secret meeting. And I'll even cry, dear, if I find that you're cheating on me. I'm changing, walking a tightrope like an eyeless clown. If I don't look up, I'll fall down, 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 down. Let me hear those jet planes roaring. I hate all the faces born. I love the babies growing. I want to feel the free, warm wind blowing.
That was Space Odyssey, Kim Fowley, and before that, we heard Animal Man from his album Outrageous. This is another semi-hit of Kim Fowley's. This is Reincarnation from Love is Alive and Well.
The trees and seas all have faces. Clouds and crowds filling empty spaces. Spirits from history's pages, sleeping through the damn dark ages. Hark, there is an expectation. Hark, I have a consolation. I must learn how I return. Reincarnation, reincarnation, yeah. I'll be back as a brown paper sack, a wretched guitar, or a Chinese car, crimson snow, a neon's glow, canary bird, or a buffalo herd. Hark, there is a consolation. Hark, I have an expectation. I must learn how I return. Reincarnation, yeah. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. In another shape, I'm the sand you walk on, the phone you talk on, a candy bar or a shooting star. When your time comes, when you come back where you came from, or reappear as a reindeer, tin can full of ice root beer. There is a consolation. I have an expectation. I must learn how I return. Reincarnation, reincarnation, baby. Reincarnation. Oh, we'll be sailing through the sands of time 10,000 years from now on our way to the land of reincarnation. You and I, chance go by, let us go to reincarnation, reincarnation, reincarnation. What's that lighting up my path? Smells of thunder, cries and wrath. Lights and shields splash the clouds, bright reflected, self-propelled. Down from the sky in a silver form, down on the ground. Alpha Centauri in the North Periphery. Eyes of the living stars have seen us.
Inside the ship, the people are just like me. I look so hard, the differences I can see. Long hair on some and glasses on others. Are we sailors of women, fishers of men?
We have no war or death. Through our telepathy, you know it's the truth. We have raised you from your filth and desperation to grow, illuminate, and prosper forever and ever into infinity.
Journey is finished, we're finally there. Right on a beam of light to the ground, given a place in their paradise. What a welcome, what's happening now?
From the wisdom of Orisha, a galactic lens. From the future, a history book. From the depths of your mind, a mate. From your thoughts, contentment.
That was Strangers from the Sky. Before that, we heard Reincarnation. Again, this is Kim Fowley doing Lights.
The sunshine blazing in the midnight sky, high above the clouds where the pretty airplanes fly. Darkness, darkness, I need some light, I need some light. You see rainbows of white, afraid of dark, afraid of night. Lights aglow on the money tree, lights the blind and lame can see. See the moon? It's shining in the sunny afternoon. And soon the knife will have the silver spoon, and everybody will just groove together. Isn't that nice, children? Darkness, darkness, I need some light. Hey! My luscious lover, feel the tingles and sensations in our magic carpet ride. Aren't you just knocked out with glee and ecstasy? Ha 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 ha. You see rainbows of white, afraid of dark, afraid of night. Lights aglow on the money tree, lights the blind and lame can see.
That was Bubblegum by Kim Fowley, and before that we heard Lights. This is Astrology.
Is bubblegum. live for moon and sun. Young and so much fun, life has just begun. Your name is Bubble Gum. Live for the moon and sun. Young and so much fun. Life has just begun. Get it! Here it comes. Your name is Bubble Gum. Live for moon and sun. Young and so much fun. Life has just begun. Bubble Gum, yeah! Whoa, yeah!
Capricorn. I didn't know when you were born. Aries, Taurus, Gemini. I've got to know before I die. Don't believe that love is blind. I can read into your mind. I don't need psychology. I just use astrology.
Astrology is very smart. He will win his baby's heart. All he'll do is check the chart.
Virgo, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Your stars cause my moon to fuss. Leo, Cancer, Scorpio. Our future's in stars that glow. One day I saw your chart and then I knew I could win your heart. If you should ever get off the track, I'll just read your zodiac.
The horoscope's the thing you see. The stars say it's just got to be when you use astrology. Mars, Venus, Neptune, Saturn, and Moon. Don't lie about astrology. It may happen to you too.
As the world's greatest love, I'm no doubt. I just ask the girls their birthdays and consult their horoscope.
Next, we have a cover. It's based on The Campbells Are Coming. Remember The Campbells Are Coming? It's a song driven by snare drum, bass drum, and tambourine with a hand clap rhythm. And it's about a crazy person. And it sort of celebrates insanity, but at the same time, it's a terrible situation. And a terrible song. The B-side of this, They're Coming to Take Me Away, was considered to be the worst song of all time, and it would drive people out of bars and places where it was on the jukebox. So it was considered to be the worst jukebox song of all time. I present to you, They're Coming to Take Me Away.
Remember when you ran away and I got on my knees and begged you not to leave because I'd go berserk? Well, you left me anyhow, and then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind. And They're coming to take me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha. To the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time.
And I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats. And they're coming to take me away, ha-ha.
You thought it was a joke, and so you laughed. You laughed when I had said that losing you would make me flip my lid. Right? You know you laughed. I heard you laugh. You laughed, and laughed, and then you left. But now you know I'm utterly mad. And they're coming to take me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha. To the happy home with trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes. And they're coming to take me away, ha-ha. I cooked your food, I cleaned your house, and this is how you pay me back for all my kind, unselfish, loving deeds. Huh? Well, you just wait, they'll find you yet, and when they do, they'll put you in the ASPCA, you mangy mutt. And they're coming to take me away, ha-ha, they're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha, to the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time. And I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away, ha-ha, to the happy home with trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes, and they're coming to take me away,
so bad, 'cause you're the best girl that I've ever had. I can't get your love, I can't get satisfaction. Oh, little girl, psychotic reaction. And it feels like this. Get your love, I must stay away. Well, I need you, girl, by my side. I only live for the letters that you write now. I can't get your love, I can't get satisfaction. Oh, little girl, psychotic reaction.
That was a cover of Psychotic Reaction by Fire Escape, produced by Kim Fowley, and before that, They're Coming to Take Me Away. A little humorous insanity. And now we're going to hear The Bush doing To Die Alone.
That girl can't you see?
barbershop, don't have a do me up. Gotta get clean from a little buttercup. Justine, 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 Justine. Well, you just don't treat me right. You like to try in the morning and stay out late at night. Ah! Hey, 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 barbershop, don't have a do me up. Gotta get clean from a little. Justine, 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 Justine. Well, you just don't treat me right. You like to cry in the morning and stay out late at night. Easy now, Justine, 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 Justine. Well, you just won't treat me right. Justine, I said you just won't treat me right. You like to cry in the morning and stay out late at night.
That was Justine by the Rangers. Good name, guys. And before that, we heard The Bush. This is More Marathon by Skip and Jerry.
All right, everybody, on your feet. Part 2 of the marathon eats.
Take one.
Hit it, man. Hit it. Hit it.
I do.
Hold it. Once again. Honest I do. Take 2. Keep it quiet in the room. Start again, please. Here we go. Take 8.
I do. I really love you. Honest, I do. I do. I do. Someone to talk to. Someone someone to hold me from heaven above. Someone to hold, someone to love, someone to cherish from heaven above. Oh, I really love you, honest I do. Honest I do. Honest I do.
That was Honest I Do by The Innocents. This is Wild Thing by Kathy Rich.
Wild thing, you make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild thing, wild thing, I think I love you, but I wanna know for sure. Come on, hold me tight. I love you. Wild thing, you make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild thing, wild thing, I think you move me, but I wanna know for sure. Come on, hold me tight. You move me. Wild thing, my name is Kathy, and I'm wild. 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 Wild.
That was Charge by the Renegades, and before that, Kathy Rich. This is You Been Torturing Me by Gary Alley-Oop Paxton.
I'm gonna stomp you on the top of your foot and hang you from a big long fishing hook and drop you plumb to the bottom of the sea. Hey, hey, honey pot. I'm gonna let the sharks eat you all up. If them mean old whales don't interrupt. Cause baby, you know how you been torturing a little old me. Hey, hey, honey pot. I'm the judge, the jury too. Judgment has been brought upon you. You've been convicted of the crime you've done. You made me feel like a little old crumb. You know it's wrong to torture me. You love my friends the same way you love me.
And just like Tom, I don't want to hang from a tall oak tree over you. When I say jump, I mean make like a frog. And when I say bark, you better sound just like a dog. 'Cause I'm gonna torture you the same way you've been torturing me. Hey, hey, a honey pot.
I'm the judge, the jury too. Judgment hand and brought on you. You've been convicted of the crime you've done.
You know you made me feel just like a little old crumb. When I say jump, you better make like a frog. And when I say bark, you better act like a dog. 'Cause I'm gonna torture you the same way you've been torturing little old me. Hey, hey, honey pot. There you go, torturing me again. Crazy now, like hurt spell. That way you go, torturing me. Like, honey, why do you do that?
That was Paul Revere and the Raiders doing a song produced by Kim Fowley that was Like Long Hair. And before that, Gary Paxton. This is the Pharaohs. Heads Up. High Hopes Over You.
Over you. Whenever I come your way, you put me off another day. Where I stand, it is a thrill when you show up and disappear. Heads up, high hopes over you. My chase of you will never end. All my life I was spent running like crazy from stem to stem. I miss
was Ski Storm by the Pharaohs. Now we're going to hear Little Victor and the Vistas. That was Elfstone by the Louisiana Teardrops, and before that, Little Victor and the Vistas. Tonight we're celebrating, or at least memorializing, the career of Kim Fowley on the Rock and Road Shack, and I am your host, Ranger Dave. This is Gene Vincent Rainbows at Midnight.
And after this war